Hello, my name is Dr. Carlo Carandang, and I'm a psychiatrist. Today, I will talk about how SNRIs work. SNRIs are also known as serotonin norepinephrine reuptake inhibitors. These are antidepressants which are used to treat anxiety disorders and depression. So here is a diagram of two neurons connecting with one another. They connect to one another via the space called the synapse. So when neurons communicate with one another, one neuron releases a neurotransmitter, and then the neurotransmitter travels across the synapse, and then it binds to postsynaptic receptors. So the neuron that is located before the synapse is called the presynaptic neuron, and the neuron that is located after the synapse is called the postsynaptic neuron. So SNRIs increase both serotonin and norepinephrine in the synapse. So here we will focus on how an SNRI increases norepinephrine in the synapse. So in the presynaptic neuron, there's a signal that comes down, and it signals for the release of norepinephrine from these vesicles here in the presynaptic neuron. So norepinephrine is released into the synapse, and then it travels across the synapse and binds to postsynaptic receptors. And once the neurotransmitter is done binding with the receptor, it is then recycled back into the presynaptic neuron via these reuptake pumps, which pump the neurotransmitter back into the presynaptic neuron, so it recycles it. It doesn't go to waste. So what an SNRI does is that here's the SNRIs. So the SNRIs actually block the reuptake pump so that the norepinephrine is not recycled back into the presynaptic neuron. So what this does is that it effectively increases the norepinephrine concentrations in the synapse. So this is an example of how an SNRI increases norepinephrine in the synapse, and it also does the same thing by blocking the serotonin pumps back into the presynaptic neuron, and thereby increases serotonin by this same mechanism. So SNRIs are considered dual action antidepressants as they increase both serotonin and norepinephrine in the synapse, whereas SSRIs, otherwise known as selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors, only increase serotonin in the synapse. For more information and help on SNRIs and anxiety, please visit AnxietyBoss.com. Thank you for listening. I'm Dr. Carlo Carandang.